What's up, guys? This is Justin from the Tree of Woe Show, and I'm gonna do a video. Whoa, hold on. That's gonna cause way too much confusion. I'm gonna go backwards head on this video. Should I go 1998 gangster? Hell no. We'll stick backwards just to avoid the distraction of the double Duke, as we like to call it, right here. But I think this is the first video non-wrestling related, other than like the contest video, Mr. Route package on the way. But I thought, hey, I like football. I'm bored. The NFL playoffs start on Saturday. Let's make a prediction video. So I'm just gonna predict the way that I think the playoffs are gonna go from now till the end. So that way, if I get all of them wrong, we can look back and say, "Wow, that was a bad decision. You shouldn't have made that video look like an idiot." Or I'll get a lot right, and you guys will be like, "Oh, you're stupid." Even though you got them right, you were lucky. And I'll say, "Hey, screw you." But anyways, either way, should we dive right in? Might as well. We'll start with the first round game, starting in the NFC. And no, I'm not going to have the Falcons winning it all as much as I'd like to. I'm going to try to do a realistic approach to this, which might be hard for me. Okay, but we'll start off with the Detroit Lions visiting the New Orleans Saints. Now, starting with this game, I do want to say thank you, Matt Flynn and the Green Bay Packers, for beating the Lions in Week 17 to let the Atlanta Falcons avoid playing the Saints in the first round. Because we all saw how that went on Monday Night Football a few weeks ago, didn't we? That was not fun at all for anyone involved, at least Falcons fans involved. So we'll start with the Saints-Lions game. They already met earlier in the year on Sunday Night Football, and the Saints won as they are undefeated at home this year. So, how do I think this game's going to go? Let's be serious here. New Orleans Saints. Detroit Lions defense just gave up 6 touchdowns to Matt Flynn. You know who's better than Matt Flynn? Drew Brees. You know who's also better than Matt Flynn? A lot of other people. So I just don't see the Lions stopping the Saints. The Lions can score, as you saw against the Packers. I mean, the Packers didn't play Woodson or, Clay Matthews, that big bastard. But yeah, I just really don't see the Lions keeping up with the Saints. It's going to have to be a big shootout, and the Saints, the way they've been playing, have you seen them lately? Drew Brees breaking records. They just score all the time. I mean, they're not going to have Mark Ingram in this game, but guess what? They still have Pierre Thomas. I was going to say they don't have Mark Ingram, but they still have Mark Ingram. They don't have Mark Ingram, but they still have Pierre Thomas and Darren Sproles. Oh, and Drew Brees. So, yeah, round one of the playoffs. Detroit. It was a fun run. Glad to see you back doing good in the playoffs. I got a chance to see you live as the Falcons lay the smackdown. I felt very nervous for my life in all Falcons gear in downtown Detroit just walking around. But I'm going to give this one to the Saints, as much as it pains me to say it. Not a big Saints guy, obviously, but pretty sure they get it done here. So, Saints move on to the next round. Who will they play? Well, that depends on who wins the second game. My Atlanta Falcons visiting the New York Football Giants as they got in by defeating the Cowboys on Sunday night. Now this game's a risky one because both of these teams are just you have no idea. The Falcons were the number 1 seed last year. They had much higher expectations. I think same with the Giants. They had obviously better expectations than 9-7. But this one I'm going to pick the Falcons. I don't care. Now, am I going to have them win in the next round? Debatable. Probably not. Let's be real. But I don't know. The Giants defense, their pass defense is god awful. So if Matt Ryan can get Michael Turner rolling, get that ball to Julio Jones, Roddy White, and Tony Gonzalez, come on now. But the problem is, New York Giants rush that bitch. I mean, they will get to the quarterback whether you like it or not. Jason Pierre-Paul, Justin Tuck, with a name like that, how are you not going to be awesome? OC, I mean, come on. But I think the Falcons defense does just enough to slow down Eli Manning. But if it's close in the fourth quarter, it's Matty Ice. But Eli's that dude this year. He's fourth quarter mastermind. So hopefully Falcons can get out, get a jump on him, get ahead so Eli can't bring him back in the fourth like he's been really good at this year. So I'm taking the Falcons. Justin Tuck's been talking crap already. Hey, go get them, boys. So with the Saints winning there, the 3 seed, the Falcons winning there, the 5 seed, that would mean the Falcons go to Green Bay, and the Saints go to San Francisco. But we'll get to that later. Let's move to the AFC first round. First one, we got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Houston Texans. Houston Texans, no Matt Schaub, as you already know. They haven't had him for a while, so it's not like it's going to be a big surprise to them. They've got used to it. They beat the Falcons without him. Ugh, that was awesome. But and the Bengals squeaked in here on the last day. Luck of the draw, but I don't think anyone saw this out of the Bengals at the beginning of the year. I mean, you got 3 teams from the AFC North. Who saw that coming? Raise your hand. You're a liar. But let's go to this game. The Bengals, they hit it big with 2 rookie acquisitions. Andy Dalton, very familiar with him, seeing as I live in Utah. Mountain West player at TCU before they moved conferences and all that jazz. Well, before they moved conferences. Got to see him always play. Didn't really think he was going to be as good as he did. AJ Green did think he was going to be as good as he did. I thought the Falcons tried to trade up to get AJ Green, but they ended up with Julio Jones. Cool with that. But in this game, the Houston Texans, their defense is no joke. No joke. So I think they're able to get the win in this one without Schaub. Your boy TJ Yates, University of North Carolina. What a man, apparently. But, I mean, you heard Arian Foster? Y'all know Arian? I know Arian Foster. He runs that ball. Andre Johnson got hurt in the Falcons game. You can tell he's still kind of, but he'll probably tough through it. He's a man. Andre Johnson is a beast. Him and Calvin Johnson are those dudes. Johnson to Johnson. But I just think the Texans, even without Matt Schaub, and I'll tell you this: if Matt Schaub never would have got hurt, and Andre didn't get hurt, Arian Foster didn't get hurt for the little bits of the season, and they kept the momentum, I honestly think they were the biggest threat to the Green Bay Packers. Just because their offense had so much firepower, their defense is ridiculous. But can't go back in time. So, but I'm taking the Texans over the Bengals at home. They get the win. First playoff win in franchise history. And then we get the underdog Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Denver to take on Timmy Tebow Mania and the Denver Broncos. Now, I was going to say, everyone knows this. Well, everyone around me knows this, but I haven't really talked about football on this channel or anything. I'm a Tebow supporter. I was down with Tebow in Florida. Don't understand why everyone hates the guy. He's not winning this game. He's not winning this game. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, Pittsburgh Steelers, no Rashard Mendenhall, no Ryan Clark. He's got that thing with the altitude out there. Tim Tebow is not ready for this defense. See what the Chiefs did to him last week? This is the Steelers. I mean, the Chiefs beat the Packers, so they're God's gift to football, but okay. Look at all the other games too. Whatever. Love Tim Tebow. I love his drive. He wants to win. He just wants to win. He just wants God to help him. But don't think he's going to help him here. I don't see the Steelers losing this game unless Ben Roethlisberger just throws like 9 interceptions and they all get returned for touchdowns. Because I don't see Tebow being able to score on the Steelers. And the Steelers' offense, not real high flying lately, but they'll get the job done against the Broncos. So there you go. So that means that the 3 seed Texans would travel to Baltimore and the Pittsburgh Steelers would travel to New England. Back to the NFC side. The Atlanta Falcons would travel to the Green Bay Packers. Now, last year, Falcons were the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Green Bay Packers made the wild card last game of the year. They beat the Eagles in the first round. And they came into Atlanta. They whooped that ass. So this time, the tables will be turned. The Packers are the number 1 seed. The Falcons are going to come in on the road and defeat them. I really am just kidding. I don't see that happening at all. If you want to be realistic here, Packers, Falcons. Sorry to my boys, but Packers are getting the win here. Played earlier in the year. Falcons jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Never scored again. Green Bay defense They're just too good. The Falcons defense, I love you guys. I mean, they got some cool dudes on there, but they're not containing the Packers. They haven't before. They haven't now. So I'm gonna have to take the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is a man amongst men, to quote Jonathan Coachman while speaking about Goldberg in his match against The Rock. I just, yeah, it pains me. I want the Falcons. Well, really, I want the Falcons, but I just Packers. I don't want to go into it. I don't want to talk crap on the Falcons. Packers. Then we go to the 2 versus 3 matchup. You got the New Orleans Saints, the Buzzsaw, 8-game win streak, going into San Francisco to play the 49ers. This could be a good game, but here's the problem. The 49ers, a lot of people, they're the second seed, but a lot of people, rightfully so, really say that they have a lot of their wins padded from the division they're in. I mean, can't really complain amongst that. I mean, some of the games they play aren't against the best teams, but you got to win the games you play. Can't hate on them, really. Really good defense. Offense is sketchy. Alex Smith's the quarterback. He played at the University of Utah, so he's one of my homies, to be real here. But I do not see the 49ers being able to score enough points to keep up with the Saints. Like, their defense might stop the Saints a few times, but the 49ers just do not have the firepower at all to keep pace with the Saints offense. The Saints just do this. And that's touchdowns for days. 49ers, can they score touchdowns for days? I don't think so. I see the New Orleans Saints setting up a rematch from week 1, that great game, NFC Championship game with the defending champion Green Bay Packers. What a game that would be. We'll get to that later. Then we get to the AFC side. The Steelers would then, in my scenario, travel to New England to play the number 1 seed Patriots. These guys, not so much a rivalry, but these guys play all the time, it seems like. And the Patriots' defense is a big liability. The Steelers have, of course, a better defense. But the Patriots' offense, oh my gosh. They just have Welker and Branch, and Aaron Hernandez, and Gronk. Aaron Gronkowski. Oh my goodness. Aaron Gronkowski, Rob Gronkowski. I got Aaron Hernandez mixed up there. But, man, that offense is something. And the Steelers' offense has been struggling lately. They're not having Mendenhall, so their running game is going to be like Isaac Redman probably or something. So even though their defense is horrendous, I think Tom Brady at home gets past the Steelers, just outscores them, because I don't know if the Steelers can. Kind of the same situation with 49ers, Saints. The Patriots are just a buzzsaw. They just roll through what they want to roll through. So I'm going to have to take the Patriots over the Steelers. If Mendenhall played, maybe not, because they get the run game going and just, get, I don't know, but I'm taking the Patriots. There you have it. Then we get the Houston Texans going to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Now, I said the Texans without Matt Schaub and all those guys could get past the Bengals in the first round with your boy Yates, Foster, Andre. Don't think here, to be completely honest with you. Now, Joe Flacco is not anything special. I mean, I think they should be starting backup 3rd string Tyrod Taylor from Virginia Tech. That's just me, though. I'm just kidding. But, yeah. Don't think Joe Flacco is all that great, but it's TJ Yates, guys. He's got, TJ Yates, Bengals are one thing. Bengals defense is good, though. Hey, don't get me there, but they have Arian Foster to lean back on. Ravens win this game. Ray Rice, man, that dude. And their defense, I think they can do enough to confuse the Texans' offense and just win this game. So that would set up the championship rounds. Should we start with the NFC? I couldn't hear you. You're on a video, but I will start with the NFC, sure. The New Orleans Saints at the Green Bay Packers. The rematch of the Week 1 game. That was one of the best games all year. You had last second, Mark Ingram got stopped, and the Packers won, obviously, as they're 15-1, and that one was the Chiefs. This game would be one of the most fun games. I don't like the Saints at all. Well, I'm not allowed to like the Saints at all, but man, this game, these offenses, if you don't want to see Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees like go at each other, just mano a mano, if you will, something wrong with you. This would be a fun ass game to watch. And this is one of the tougher ones, but I don't know if it's just that I really don't like the Saints, but I'm going to pick the Packers. I mean, everyone's really high on the Saints right now. They're on this incredible tear. Drew Brees is setting records, taking names. Every time he just goes play action, turns around, not even looking, throws the ball on a dime. But let's not forget what Aaron Rodgers has done this year. Aaron Rodgers put together, along with Drew Brees, two of the best quarterback seasons we've ever seen. So, man, I'm just getting. Hopefully, we don't see this game, because that means the Falcons have advanced. But, I mean, this is not a bad consolation to get to watch this if the realism sets in. But I'm going to take the Packers here. Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers. All the weapons. The defense, I think, steps up, tries to regain a little bit of that form they had last year, because this year they are not as good. And I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers. Nothing against the Saints. I mean, they're a hell of a team. And they could win this game if it gets to that point. But just in my predictions, I'm taking the Green Bay Packers, which brings us to the Baltimore Ravens at the New England Patriots to see who gets to play the Green Bay Packers to try to avoid the repeat. This game, Joe Flacco, Tom Brady. But the Ravens defense is up here. Patriots defense is not even on the screen. I'm looking at them. They're down there. So this is another one to call. Two good teams. Patriots offense and the Ravens offense is nothing to, be worried about. They got Ray Rice. I mean, Joe Flacco, see if he can finally step up and get him to the mountaintop, as a lot of Ravens fans, I'm sure, would want him to do, obviously. The old saying, don't pick against Tom Brady. Copyright me right now. That's the old saying. I just think Tom Brady hasn't been to the Super Bowl in a long time. Long time. And he belongs in the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl that I think should have been last year before the Patriots should have been Packers-Patriots. I'm predicting it for this year. Packers-Patriots, the marquee matchups. Oh boy. Let's get to the Super Bowl prediction here. Green Bay Packers, New England Patriots. Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Heavenly, if you will. Both defenses. Patriots, a little worse defense. I mean, the Packers got some playmakers. Patriots, other than like Gerard Mayo, who, sorry guys, not. But, I mean, you got the Packers defense. At least they've got playmakers to where they could step up and say, okay, enough of this crap. Let's win this game. Let's go back to back. This, along with Packers Saints, this game would be ridiculous to watch. These offenses and the way these defenses are kind of slacking lately, I could see this game being just a shootout, ratings phenomenon for the Super Bowl. Just two marquee guys for the league. You see, Tom Brady dating models, Aaron Rodgers, and commercials doing the discount double check. And if who do I like more out of these two teams? I would rather see the Patriots win because I like Tom Brady. A lot of people don't like Tom Brady. I don't care. I love Tom Brady. But in February, I feel like at the end of this great game, the team that will be holding up this once again, Green Bay Packers. I really think Aaron Rodgers does it again. They had one of the most incredible seasons we've ever seen. And I almost think losing to the Chiefs helped them because now, could you imagine the hype going into this if they had gone 16-0 like the Patriots did back a few years ago? So you never want to lose, but I think now it's not like, okay, they're trying to be perfection. They can just focus on, all right, do what we need to do. We're the best team. We've proved it all year. Now go do it. So that's my predictions right there, guys. It's on a piece of paper. Bracket it up. So yeah, I know all you guys watch me for wrestling reviews, but some of you might like football. And if you don't, you can just fool around, just say some names, but tell me your predictions down low. If you want to just put who you think is going to win the Super Bowl, who the Super Bowl matchup and the winner is, or if you want to do like I did and go all the way down every matchup and why. And if you do watch football, tell me who your favorite team is, so I know if you have the Texans winning the Super Bowl. I know you're not just crazy ass. You just want them to win. So do that down below. Tell me any predictions you want for this playoffs. And if you don't know anything about football, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about soccer here, but yeah. So anything you want to put down there, like this video, subscribe up here if you haven't already, or if this is the first time seeing me. Mostly do wrestling videos, but this is a football video. Really? 20 minutes in? You're kidding me. Yeah. So I'll run it through one more time just for you at home. Saints, Falcons, Texans, Steelers. Packers over Falcons, 49ers over Saints, Patriots over Steelers, Ravens over Texans, Packers over Saints, Patriots over Ravens, Packers over Patriots. We can look back on this and see that I was a complete idiot or that I was semi-genius or somewhere in the middle. But that's it. Sorry it was 20 minutes, but sometimes you gotta talk about football. Good day, everyone. Leave your comments below.